Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Colorado Rockies. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here. And on the mound in this one, Ryan Feltner.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Now, TJ Friedel. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Dives and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play. Matt McClain getting ready to hit. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. Ball one there. Foul ball there. And a foul ball. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He sends it out of here. Third home run of the season, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
1 out, base is empty. On the ground to the left. No, and foul ball. In the air, out towards left center. Hira snags it for the second out. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. There's a strike.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
A changeup missing, and that's ball one.
Hoog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Stepping in, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Now it bounces away. Can't squeeze it. And now a man into scoring position. Fastball for a strike. De La Cruz at second with 2 down. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Man at second. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
I don't think you understand, I'm on my way. Oh, man.
Back here at Coors Field. And on the hill today, Nick Martinez. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Out to short, De La Cruz. And Estrada is out. Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. He swings and fouls one off. And it's fouled away. Foul ball, still 0-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Batting third.
Here's Michael Tolia. 3 for 6 in the series so far. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Ripped to short. Sends it to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Jake Fraley. Feltner back to work. Fraley, 29 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first. One up, one down. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw him.
Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Will Benson stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Candelario, the base runner at first with one out. Next offering is downstairs. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Santiago Espinal, the next to hit for the Reds. with a couple of homers in this series. 3 hits total. Just missed. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Hilliard puts it away, and that'll do it. Back here in Denver, bottom of the second. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. That's in there. And that's strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
2-2 count.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Espinal makes the grab. 1 down. Here's Bryant now. Outside, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
Well, that two-seam fastball is a great pitch from a right-hander to a right-handed batter. Just really teases the inside part of the plate, runs in on the hands.
Next offering upstairs. And he walked him. And that's their first base runner of the game.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. The turn by McLean at second. And that's 2.
In the background is a blind spot. Rolling dice and rock your cards out. Don't push the luck and lose your mind.
Top half of the 3rd inning. And now the center fielder, TJ Friedel. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Fought off foul. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next pitch is downstairs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Matt McLean, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. On the ground right side. And it goes just foul. One down, base is empty.
Ball, that's low.
And that one fouled off. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Veen in pursuit. 2 down. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Stevenson at the plate and takes high there. That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Keston Hiura. Fouled off. He was late. Off the mark there. And now it's even 1-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting 8, catcher Drew.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Drew Romo. Runner on the go. This one popped up. De La Cruz drops into the glove. 1 away. Sam Hilliard will hit next.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
And ball 1. Next pitch in for a strike. 1-2. Struck him out looking.
Now
Tyro Estrada to the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count. That's the ball.
In the dirt. Not in time. He's safe. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Man on second, 2 down. Fastball in for a strike. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next offering misses down and away.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
That one the other way. In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. Back here at Coors Field, and now Christian Encarnacion Strand. That one misses,
Outside.
and it's 1-0.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Corrals it. And there's one away. So digging in, Jake Fraley grounded out his first time. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Bases empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That one fouled off. This one in the air, right field. Hilliard. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jeimer Candelario. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that misses. And that is ball 1. And that's in the dirt.
No strike.
2 outs, base is empty. And another ball.
3 balls, no strikes.
Next offering is in for a strike. And strike 2.
We got full count.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk. Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Benson in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Up and
That's
in, and that's ball 2. And there's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
I got 3 and 2.
In the dirt, but kept close. Stays alive. Candelario leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fouled off again, and it remains 3 and 2. 2 outs. Goes down looking. Ready to go, bottom 4. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. The shortstop takes the ball. This one in the air, center field. Friedel makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Michael Toglia now at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
First baseman, Michael Toglia.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
1 down, base is empty. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's Ryan McMahon now. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to third his first time up. Slapped foul. Left-hand hitter waits. And that misses. Ball one. McMahon with some impressive production lately. Outside low. 2-1.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
That's a walk. Went with another changeup but missed the spot.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Man at first, Chris Bryant, the next to hit, walked his first time. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. High in the air, out to right. And that is that. And we're back. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's the third baseman, Santiago Espinal. Feltner back to work. Espinal, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And it's 1-1.
I got a ball, one strike.
Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now here's the Reds' leadoff man, T.J. Friedl.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
That misses. Ball three.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And there's the automatic. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Up next for Cincinnati, second baseman.
New pitcher on now, Seth Halverson. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Number 54, Seth Halverson.
Next for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. He's already homered here in this one. Way outside, straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
Man at second. Popped up right side. Hilliard makes the move on it. He's got it. And there's two down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Stevenson stands in now and watches strike one. On the ground to third. Sends it to Tolia. Third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Zach Veen. And fouled off. Here's your one. Popped up. McClain under it. Puts it away for the out. Keston Hiura up to hit now.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
A single his first time. Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. Just missed.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting, catcher,
Drew Romo digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering, and it just misses.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And that's off the inside edge, and it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And there's a ball. Ball 4, tried another curve but couldn't locate it.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Hilliard takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And that chops in for a strike. To the right side, McLean. They take the force out, and that is the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
The Reds signed Ellie in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Ellie's entire career.
Slides for the stop. It's there, and that's a great play. And here's the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. 0 for 2 in this one. That one in triple digits.
Looks like he sacrificed to pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Next offering is in for a strike.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His second homer of this series, and they add a run. It's 2-0. Base is empty, 1 away. In now for the Reds, Jake Fraley. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1. There's the strike.
1-1.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Backed off the plate that time. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Next offering is down low. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Jamer Candelario. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for Cincinnati, right fielder
At the plate, Will Benson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he grounds one to the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Flip to the pitcher is in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Thairo Estrada. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
All these Rockies, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Nope.
Tolio, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball. 2-0.
Next pitch is outside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
There's a strike. And that one popped in the air, left field. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jake Bird.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now the third baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Santiago Espinal.
That's in there. 0-1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Tolia calls it in, and there's one away. Now here's the Reds' leadoff man, T.J. Friedl, 1 for 3. Out towards left center. And there's 2 away. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Matt McLean.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And now the count is even. There's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 2. Strike 3. Throws him with the front door slider. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Scott Barlow.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here is Chris Bryant, 2nd overall pick in the 2013 draft. On the ground to 3rd. Slings to 1st, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Zach Veen. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And a couple of quick outs. Here's Keston Hiura.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Right through there for a strike. The Rockies trailing by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. Hit in the air, center field. Friedel settles underneath it. Makes the catch. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Bird goes 6 feet 3 inches, 200 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Here's a 1-1. And a base hit up the middle. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, shortstop
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Just off the inside edge. Stevenson aboard here at first with nobody out. And another ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Up next for Cincinnati, first baseman.
Next for Cincinnati, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And it's 0-2. Makes a sliding stop. The feed for 1.
That's an out.
And 2. What a play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Fraley in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fouled off left side. 2 outs. He goes down looking. Bottom of the 8th, and now the switch hitting catcher, Drew Romo. Barlow back to work. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And that one almost hit him.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
That's to third. Throws across the diamond, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Sam Hilliard. Breaking ball misses down and away. And the next pitch is way outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A monster shot to right. 3rd home run of the season, and they've got their first run. It's 2-1. Sam Mole taking over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Tyro Estrada digging in for the Rockies. That's towards center. McLean sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Tovar in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Hard hit left side, and that will end the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Victor Vodnik.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Jamer Candelario digs in now. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. Tolia sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And now the right fielder, Will Benson.
Will Benson.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Pitch misses there. 1-0. Strike 1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
1 strike.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Now it's 3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
3-2. The pitch is outside at ball 4. Runner on at first with one gone. In now for the Reds, Santiago Espinal. 0 for 3 in this one. Vodnik checks the runner. Throws it away. And he'll reach second with one away. Pickoff throw. Benson dives back in safely. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. On the ground. And that's just foul. One out, the runner at second here at the top of the ninth. That one outside. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So 2 down now. And here is TJ Friedl. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Smash to the left side. Sends it to Tolia, and the inning is over. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Alexis Diaz.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
So in now for Colorado, Michael Tolia. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Next offering is downstairs.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Ryan McMahon getting ready to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. Here's Chris Bryant now.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
In the dirt. And the runner holds. Fastball for a strike. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Way high with that one. And that's ball 3.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Bird. Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Here at the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Next to hit for the Rockies, Zach Veen.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
That's down and in.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
On the ground, right side. So the tying run at second just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one misses. Now 3-1. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
3-2.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The winning run on second base. Fouled off down the right side.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. One runs in comes the winning run, and the Rockies walk it off and win it 3-2.
In this situation, this guy's looking to put the ball in play and find a hole somewhere. Well, he did exactly that. Drives into a very cool walk-off win.